Live from Cullman, Alabama, Premier Bank presents Wake Up Cullman.
Well, good morning, everyone. I'm Jacob Murphy.
I'm Natalie Bonner.
Again, welcome to another exciting episode of Wake Up Cullman. So, as you can tell, we are both back in these chairs talking to you today, so that's always exciting.
Always exciting, yes. My Tuesday feels like a Monday since I wasn't here yesterday.
Yeah, how did now you're doing the youth leadership program,
I am, yes. We had a wonderful day yesterday. We had our Quality of Life Day, and so we visited a bunch of local places. We went to Cullman Caring for Kids and helped them stock the shelves, and then we went to Knapsacks for Kids, which is a First United Methodist Church program, and helped them pack some bags that will go into the knapsacks and go home with those needy kids within the area. But it's all anonymous, so that's pretty awesome. And then
it's no longer anonymous. You just told everyone.
No, they don't know the kids though. But it's a really awesome program. And then from there, we went to the CCCDD Center, which is the Margaret Jean Jones Center, and visited with them. And then we went to the hospital and we did a tour. And then we went to the Link of United Way. We went to the Link of Cullman County, and then we visited United Way of Cullman County. So we did a whole bunch, and the kids loved it.
It made my day seem very minuscule and meaningless in comparison. So I'm glad that someone out there is doing something to make a difference.
Well, we try to make the program as comprehensive as possible. So, when you're talking about quality of life, you're talking a lot about volunteerism, service learning, and then all of that kind of working together to equate for a quality of life that touches all people across the whole community. And so that can span, healthcare to nonprofits to just having an opportunity to volunteer.
Well, I completely respect what you guys do, and I'm sure the community does too, because everyone needs a helping hand.
Yes, definitely, and that's kind of what the whole day was about, was emphasizing all of these different efforts that we have within the community and all of the different places that we have that serve as resources for those needs, so that the people within the community can kind of become aware of that and know their place as far as if they can give back or if they'd even like to. So.
All right then. Well, again, excited to see all these youth getting out there and volunteering for stuff. It's stuff like that I know a lot of us as older folk wish that we had done in high school and gotten out and done more service to our communities while we still could.
Yes, I actually am a graduate of the program Youth Leadership 10 years ago, but now I serve as kind of, I guess, their advisor, and then we have our youth leadership co-chairs, Wes Moore, he's with the City of Cullman, and Amanda Stanton, she's with Alabama Farm Credit. So they serve along with a whole team of other people on our steering committee and help kind of just govern the process of what we do for youth leadership.
Well, okay, so an amazing team, and then you're on it, so that obviously helps. So.
It's a lot of
these
fun.
These kids are in great hands.
Yeah, we keep them busy for sure, so definitely.
And I'm guessing they won't argue too much about getting out of class for a little while.
No, and they seem to love coming on a Monday. We usually stick to like a Wednesday, but due to different scheduling issues, we had to have it on a Monday. So they really loved just coming in from the weekend and going straight into our program.
Because it's not a class.
I
so
think
that helps.
so, yeah. I think they were pretty big fans of Monday session, but.
Yeah, well, I won't argue with them either. If I could volunteer on Mondays, that's what I'd do. But
it was a lot of fun.
Not my choice. Alrighty, guys. Well, every day we talk to you about the wonderful prizes that you can win here on the show, and today is no different. You have an opportunity to win multiple great things that were donated to us by our sponsors. So let's take a look at what those are today. We have a day pass for 6 to the Cullman Wellness and Aquatic Center, and the Chick-fil-A Choose Your Treat, that ice cream cone or the chocolate chip cookie. So, again, multiple prizes for you to win today, and all you have to do is check the Facebook page and find out who the sponsor of the day is. So, check that out and call us at 256-734-7399 and let us know, and then you can walk away with not one, but both of those awesome prizes.
Very true, very true. Well, we have a really incredible guest coming on today. His name is Tony Camarello, and he is quite an awesome person. He's got a special trip that he is making for a very special cause, and we are going to be talking with him in just a minute.
This is going to be something that you don't want to miss out when you find out what it is, so definitely stay tuned and we'll be right back.
Fire, accident, storm. They all happen in Cullman County, and for 3 generations, Night Free Insurance has been there for you. Continuing today with Elliott and Westcott Free, customizing your life, home, auto, and business insurance with companies like Auto Owners, State Auto, and Southern Guarantee. Call Westcott, Elliott, Judy, Tina, Angie, or Nelda. Night Free Insurance, where people are the difference.
Life lived in black and white is not a life lived. Today, I choose color. To see it. To feel it. To be in it. To be upon it. And to live a life surrounded by it. Today, I put on a fresh coat.
With classic bolognese behind you, there are racks of lamb ahead. There are tartlets to take on, and crazy knife skills to perfect. There is you and your muse, the appliance brand more chefs choose. Chefs choose KitchenAid for their homes more than any other brand. And when every machine does incredible things, there's so much more to make.
All right, everybody, and we are back with Tony Camarello. Thank you for coming on the show today.
Hey there. Thank you for having me.
No problem. Well, we know you've got quite a story to tell, and we're pretty excited about that. But before we jump into it, can you tell us a little bit about yourself and how you came to Cullman?
Absolutely. I am really grateful to be here again this morning. Thank you. And as far as that goes, I raised my kids out of Hayden, and then about 2 years ago my wife passed away, and then that just kind of freed me up to do a lot of different things. And since then I've been to an orphanage in Honduras, which is Hope House, and that's how I got to see how much they need our help, and so that's why I'm going to start doing what I'll be doing. But the Cullman area is just a great place to be. I love being here, and local churches are great here.
Yeah, they are, and I think one of my favorite things about the area is that the churches actually partner together more often than people would think.
Mm-hmm.
You know, it's not so much about competition within the area. They really all do want to help out and have a helping hand in anything, really. So.
Right. It really is good to have the help that we get, for sure.
Absolutely. Now, okay, as the audiences can probably tell, you were wearing a Wallace State nursing uniform. Do you mind explaining how you got into that? Because from what I can understand, you weren't always in the nursing program.
No, while I was raising my kids, for 25 years I was in food service sales. And so then when my wife passed away, I just decided, we had talked about it before she passed away, that I would go to nursing school. And the goal with that is to be able to do travel nursing for first of all, to pass next week's test.
That was goal number one.
So to graduate.
Right.
And then to be able to work as a travel nurse for 3 or 4 months, and then go be a missionary nurse for 8 or 9 months, and then just kind of repeat that cycle until my kids start having kids. And I've asked them like 7 years.
7 years after that, it's no what's barred, go for it.
Right.
Yes, yes.
So, when you're talking about the nursing program abroad, are you thinking Doctors Without Borders, or do you have something specific in mind? Or?
I'm open to being a part of whatever God's plan is. I know that right here in Cullman we have Kenya Relief, and they do great work, and they have medical as part of what they do. So it would be good to be able to partner with somebody, again, back to that community effort. So, yeah, as far as that goes, I'm open to whatever God leads me to do.
Well, can you tell us a little bit more about the fundraiser that you're about to participate in, and
Yeah.
what exactly their needs are and how that's being addressed?
This is definitely one of those fundraisers that you don't hear often, so everyone pay close attention, because what you're about to hear will blow your mind, I promise.
Okay, so last year I did a hike, bike, or trek. It was from Tennessee to Mobile, and it took me 16 days. This year I'm going to do that same trip, 425 miles on a bicycle that I actually had to borrow because I don't ride a bike.
And that's the catch.
Right?
Oh my goodness.
So 85 miles a day for 5 days, and that is to help raise money and awareness about Hope House, but to help raise money for a van that they desperately need. And then after that, I've got 2 more weeks of school and finals, and then we're going to drive that van and a trailer filled with bikes, because there's another organization in Birmingham called Redemptive Cycles, and those guys are actually doing a bike drive to help raise money for the transportation cost and the bicycles. So we're actually going to drive 25 to 30 bicycles through Mexico and Guatemala to Honduras.
Oh my
So
goodness.
it's San Pedro Sula, Honduras is where Hope House is.
Well, hopefully you'll be able to get some sleep from the long journey to the even longer journey.
Definitely.
Right. Yes.
Now, how did you come to hear about Hope House?
The missionary is actually from here. Her parents still live right there off the Hayden Corner exit on the way to Birmingham. She went to Minor High School, and then she graduated from Montevale University. Dee and I had gone to church with the missionary's parents, and that's where we first heard about it, and then just continued to love Hope House and what Angie McInville is the missionary that's there, and what she's doing there. And the kids, once you get there and you actually get to spend some time with the kids, it's really pretty amazing.
That sounds amazing.
Now here's the question that I'm sure a lot of people are asking. How did you decide on a bicycle trip for that long in that distance? Like, what made you decide that was the fundraiser for you?
It seems to get attention.
Yes.
Yes.
So,
I agree.
It's a little something different, and like you were saying as an introduction to it, it's just something people don't hear about, right? And there are other people that ride a really long way, and 85 miles a day, it'll be a long way for me, but for some people that's not really a big trip. But to put all those factors together, right, the bicycle ride for the van and then the van with the bikes for the kids at Hope House, it just was something that actually got people's attention. So
Right.
very glad to be here talking with you and have had an article in AL.com. So, and then we've got the GoFundMe. So hopefully people can click on that. We rewrote the lyrics to Janis Joplin's Mercedes-Benz. You guys may be too young to know that one. But we rewrote the lyrics to that, and a local artist in Birmingham recorded it. So
Very
it's,
cool.
oh Lord, won't you buy us a passenger van instead of, oh Lord, won't you buy us a Mercedes-Benz. So
There you go.
That is
pretty
awesome.
amusing.
Actually.
So with this trip, do you have a route plan that's going to be kind of off the beaten path? Because I know I've seen in the past people doing training for triathlons and stuff. They try to get on the interstate, and that always gets a little hairy. I can imagine you'll be taking a lot of back roads.
Well, actually, I stay on 31, and last year I stayed on 31 the whole way. And
wow.
because it was very clear to me, and I don't have it here with me today, but the 31 that we developed, it looks like the U.S. Highway 31 sign. And in the 3, it says the Father, Son, and the Holy Spirit. And in the 1, there is a one-way sign because Jesus is the way. It's not.
Yes.
So the 3 and the 1 just kind of made sense as a 31. So that's the one way I'm going, is down 31.
Well, there we go. That works.
I love that. That's great. Now, have you done any prep as far as, trying to cycle a little each day to prepare, or?
Well, being in nursing school and all the clinical environments that we have, it's been kind of tough. But last Friday, I did get to ride 55 miles coming down out of Huntsville. Across 231, you go over the river and then up that really long hill. So I committed to myself that I was not going to put my feet down on that hill, because this week, Friday, I'll be on Lake on Mountain, and same thing. Last year I had to walk that because it was too tough.
Oh, no.
I'm like,
But you made it.
Just going to pedal all the way up this time. I'm not going to stop. I'm not going to walk.
Right,
So
yes.
I knew that I had to be prepared for Lake on Mountain.
We have to
yes.
have some intense cardio, because that's just not something, like, I can barely go like 18 feet, and I'm like, all right, well, it's time to walk.
Yeah.
I won't even talk about what I can do, but.
I'm very excited about it, and hopefully I'll get 10 good hours if I ride from sunup to sundown. And on a bike, an 8.5, 9 mile pace isn't that bad. I mean, it's a long day, but there is one day that's 103 miles, so that's going to be a challenge.
Oh, yeah.
Are you using a particular type of bike, or is it just the run-of-the-mill, like, average bicycle, or do you have like a cross-country bike kind of thing going for you?
It's a road bike. The guys at Redemptive, like I said, I don't own a bike. I'm not a bicycle rider, but the guys
Which
at
is the
Redemptive.
funniest part of all this.
The guys at Redemptive have let me borrow a really nice bike. It's called a Giant. It's a road bike, and it's got those really skinny tires, and they're like slick. And I'm like, well, what if it rains?
Oh, no.
Hopefully you've taken good practice at driving and just know how to turn the wheel and brake.
Yeah.
Now, how
absolutely.
many of you will there be doing this? How many people will you have riding with you?
It's just me.
Just you?
Yeah.
At least you have some sort of like safety driver with you or
Right.
something.
Yes, I've got some folks that have committed to like be close by, so that each day I have somebody I could call if I ran into trouble and need extra inner tubes or tires, that kind of thing. So the ride is first, and then the drive to Mobile is actually going to be 2 of the guys from Redemptive. So there'll be 3 of us taking the long drive to Honduras. And like I said, we're going to leave on the 13th and hopefully get there before Christmas. We're planning an 8-day trip. So
Okay.
Hey, that's a lot of miles in 8 days. So
Yeah, well, and he's trying to do this in 5 days, actually.
Yeah, the
Five-
trip from Tennessee to Mobile is a 5-day trip at about 85 miles a day. So,
And then you'll drive from there.
and then we'll drive from Birmingham to Honduras after finals for the semester.
Okay.
well, I'm hoping that the weather stays clear for you, because the way it has been with sporadic rains like we've had,
Yes.
a wet trip would not make any of this fun.
Oh, no.
Might have to get you one of those umbrellas that go on your head and covers your whole bike.
Right, yeah, that'd be a great idea.
Well, if people want more information about this, where can they go online, or maybe a phone number to call or something?
Yeah, my number's 205-253-7775. Online, the simplest way is to just do GoFundMe and then put in Hope House Van. If you do a search in GoFundMe, it's different, but if you actually type in Hope House Van, it'll just pull it up.
Oh, okay.
And it's a picture of a beautiful little girl, and then that silly song that we were talking about.
There we go. Look for the song.
Very
Yes,
nice.
look for the song. So there's 2 GoFundMes. One is Hope House Van, and the other is Bicycle Christmas for Orphans. So that, like I said, they're raising money for the trip, and I'm just raising money for the van.
Okay. Wow, it sounds awesome, and like everyone's got some awesome goals and some things in mind. So definitely.
Well, we completely support everything that you're doing. If there's anything that we can do to help, please let us know. Again, if you guys have any way that you could possibly lend a hand to this, again, this is a huge venture for you, so we hope that everything goes well. Maybe you can stop by after everything happens and let us know
And give
how
us
it went.
an update, yeah.
Yeah, absolutely. And I meant to say it earlier, but I forgot. If somebody that is watching today knows someone that has a van, a church, a business, there may be somebody that has a van that they can donate to Hope House. And it would be a 15-passenger van that's newer than 06. In Honduras, you can't take anything in that's older than 10 years old.
Wow.
Okay, that makes sense.
Wow, that's awesome. Yeah, so hopefully if anyone out there has something like that they could donate, that would be great. But in the meantime, we wish you all the luck in the world, and as well as on your finals coming up.
Yes.
That might be the harder part.
Right, absolutely.
I think that
is
might be the harder part.
No doubt. Nursing school is challenging, even if you're young and well able.
It's challenging all around.
Just keep the shoulders down and you'll be okay.
Okay.
Yes.
Thanks
right.
again.
Thank you for being with us today.
Absolutely.
It was a joy to have you on the show. Thank you.
Appreciate it. Thanks so much.
Guys, if you will join us again in just a bit, we'll be right back, so don't go away.
Life lived in black and white is not a life lived. Today, I choose color. To see it. To feel it. To be in it. To be upon it. And to live a life surrounded by it. Today, I put on a fresh coat.
Have you been online to see our brand new website? Go to mycullmantv.com. There you can find links to see a live stream, notes from today's shows. You can meet our sponsors and even meet us here at the station. But don't forget about that Meet the Sponsors link. There you can see advertisements from the sponsors that help keep us on the air. You can also click on the links to go to these sponsors' web pages. My Cullman Television. Let's discover Cullman together.
Hi, I'm Jay Mullins with Premier Bank.
And I'm Jacob Mullins.
For more than 26 years, we've been providing friendly personal banking services to the citizens of Cullman and surrounding counties. We continue to provide new and improved services to our customers, and we even have a new look. So come by and see us at any of our 9 convenient locations. And remember, the same friendly personal service, and we're open on Saturdays.
Alrighty, guys. Well, now is the time of the show that I'm going to give you that hint that pushes you in the direction of walking home with both of those awesome prizes. So again, our hint for you today, for our sponsor today, is which one of our sponsors has an indoor walking rubber track. Again, which one of our sponsors has an indoor walking rubber track? You should know this because there's only one of them that has that. So again, call us at 256-734-7399. That's 256-734-7399. Let us know who that sponsor today is, and you can walk away with those great prizes.
Sounds like a plan. Well, now it's time for our Facebook friend of the day, and our Facebook friend of the day is going to be Shirley Atkins Arnett, and she likes True African Children Braiding Company and Little Skinny French Women Clothing and Accessories. It's quite a diverse selection of likes. I like that. And so we would like to give her a large barbecue sandwich from Mad Dog Mike's Famous Barbecue.
Absolutely. Well, guys, our Discover to Cullman for today is something a little famous for our area, and that is the Shrine of the Most Blessed Sacrament, closer to the Hansville area. It is a wonderful place if you've never been, but there are a few things you might not know about it. For instance, it is a 380-acre property through which an entire white picket fence surrounds.
Yes, if you have ever had the opportunity to go visit the shrine, it's really almost like stepping into a whole different world. It's absolutely beautiful. A lot of times it's printed or referred to as the Olam Shrine, which stands for Our Ladies of the Angel Monastery. And it's just a truly incredible vision of their founder, and it's just amazing. If you've not been, it's truly, like I said, a whole different experience. You walk in, and I feel like a lot of people will attest to the fact that once you enter the grounds, you get this really peaceful feeling with you. It's just absolutely gorgeous. And there's so much to it. They continue to build on it. They do house their nuns there as well, and so these are cloistered nuns, and it's just a really gorgeous place. Have you ever been?
Absolutely. Everything about this place is very grandeur. They spared no expense, had a lot of marble and stonework done and shipped in from Italy. I remember that specifically.
They've actually had materials such as that from all over the world.
Absolutely. Pieces from Germany, pieces from Italy, pieces from France, tons and tons and tons of items put through. But it's not just the shrine that they have there. They also have Castle San Miguel, which houses the El Nino gift shop, the conference room, the dining facility, and a hall that displays authentic medieval armors from various time periods. They also have the indoor nativity scene, which is housed year-round, and a replica of the Lourdes Grotto that rests along the Black Warrior River. They have a ton of different facilities, and again, as you stated, the nuns are cloistered there, so there's a huge facility for them as well. And they do encourage people to come out of all religions to come and see this facility for what it is, and that is what they consider their testament to God and
Right, and I believe their founder was Mother Angelica.
Absolutely.
So, you know, if you don't know much about her, she's an incredible person with a really huge life story. You can easily find more information about her and about the Shrine of the Most Blessed Sacrament online, and or go visit them, which I highly encourage to do because it will change you. It will definitely have an impact on you and show you the different areas that we have here in Cullman that are just down the road.
Absolutely. And again, they do have a wonderful website you can check out too. All you have to do is Google Shrine of the Most Blessed Sacrament. Make sure you mention Hansville, Alabama. They do have affiliates outside of Alabama, but definitely check the website out and take your family, take your friends, just take a school trip, and do whatever you need to get out to the facility. It's wonderful.
I think their website actually is olamshrine.com, or it might be, I think it's olamshrine.com.
Absolutely.
But you can, like you said, Google it and find out for sure.
It's easy enough. Alrighty, well, it's time for the weather, which is, again, my second favorite part of the show. So let's take a look at that. And again, it is brought to you by Mitch Chevrolet, so maybe switch to Mitch. All right, looks like the average high for the day is going to be 64, with the average low running at 42 degrees. Record high was set in 1955 at 78 degrees, with the record low set in 1940 at 14 degrees. Sunset tonight is going to be at 4:41, with sunrise tomorrow at 6:20 a.m. Now, as you can tell with the radar, as we see here, we're going to have a lot of movement going on towards Tennessee, but not much happening for us. We probably have a small chance of, no chance of rain. Good, so there we go. So we get a high of 70 today with a 0% chance of rain, with a low of 62, just 62, which is kind of nice considering with a 0% chance of rain. High of 66 tomorrow with a 0% chance of rain. So we are starting to see a little warmer weather coming through in the next couple of days until we hit Saturday. We're going to have a 40% chance of rain there, covering our area and the Tuscaloosa area for you Bama fans out there. And again, we're going to be cruising through the lower 60s all the way down into the upper 40s for highs, and then staying between the low and lower 30s between the lows of the nights here. So we are going to get a little colder as the week goes on, so let's enjoy these last few days of warmth while we can. So, weather's getting colder. It's going to dry up a little bit, which is nice. Maybe some of the road accidents we've seen recently will calm down. But,
right, but I just can't get over that 70 is the temperature for today.
Yeah, I'm going to enjoy it as much as I can.
Yeah, I mean, that's just wild.
Absolutely. Well, again, guys, if you'll stick with us for just a bit longer, we're not quite done with it yet, so stick around and we'll be right back.
When it comes to packing and shipping this season, think of us as your guardian angel. Get the expert care you deserve with the Pack and Ship Promise, only at the UPS Store.
With Premier Bank.
And I'm Jacob Mullins.
For more than 26 years, we've been providing friendly personal banking services to the citizens of Cullman and surrounding counties. We continue to provide new and improved services to our customers, and we even have a new look. So come by and see us at any of our 9 convenient locations. And remember, the same friendly personal service, and we're open on Saturdays.
With classic bolognese behind you, there are racks of lamb ahead. There are tartlets to take on, and crazy knife skills to perfect. There is you and your muse, the appliance brand more chefs choose. Chefs choose KitchenAid for their homes more than any other brand. And when every machine does incredible things, there's so much more to make.
And we are back with our community billboards brought to you by Pepsi. And the pre-Thanksgiving one-night Jubilee is going to be hosted by Redeeming Grace Church of Cullman. This is the Steels and Steel Adam Crab. So this is going to be November 22nd at 6 p.m. Make sure you check that out.
And the Cantani Della Donna Cullman Select Women's Ensemble presents Simple Gifts. This is going on Tuesday, November 17th at 7 p.m. at the 7th Street Baptist Church. Now, this is a free admission event, and it is suitable for all ages, so they encourage you to come out and have a wonderful night and see a lot of joyous music.
And the CRMC Foundation Dr. Herman C. Inzer Lights of Love program will be happening Thursday, December 3rd at 5:30 p.m. in the Colonel Cullman Room. This is Giving a Gift of Love, places a light on the Christmas tree as a tribute to someone special to you. Your tax-deductible gift will help support the Foundation's mission of advancing healthcare services at CRMC. For more information, you can call 256-737-2565.
And the St. John's Evangelical Protestant Church is going on with their 3rd annual Christmas Festival and Outdoor Market. That is December 12th from 10 to 5, and it's a community festival celebrating all sorts of things, so go check that out. They're also going to be hosting this Cullman High School Jazz Band, the Wallace State Singers, the Cullman Brass, and an assortment of others. Have a Christmas Festival 5K run going on at 9 a.m. and a ton of different Candy Cane Kids-based fun and activities, so definitely do not want to miss any of this.
And if you have a community billboard, just let us know. You can visit us online at mycullmantv.com, send us an email at mycullmantv@gmail.com, or give us a call at 256-734-7399. And don't forget to like us on Facebook at My Cullman Television. And again, we are sponsored by Pepsi. And wishing you a happy birthday today, Juanita Schumann, on this Tuesday. And don't forget, we will be doing that weekly drawing for our winner, who will receive an ice cream cake from Dairy Queen. And don't forget to get online or give us a call. Let us know about your anniversaries. You can be entered to win a $15 gift certificate from the Kindle Garden.
Well, guys, if you're not already aware, our sponsor of the day today was indeed the Cullman Wellness and Aquatic Center. Now, they offer 6-lane competition pool, full fitness center, the indoor walking rubber track, and many other things. So definitely check those guys out. And again, we encourage you to check us out on Facebook, and remember to like us on there so we know what's going on. let us know what's going on in your life, and we'll try to tell you as much as we can about what's going on in Cullman. I think it's a pretty fair trade.
Definitely. Well, we do have a lot of different things coming up, so we're excited about that. We're about to officially enter into the holiday season. We did have Christmas open house this past weekend, which I think was quite a success. But,
But that's just her opinion. Don't take our word for it.
I think it was a good showing. I love that they have continued to keep that weekend where it is and do what they have done for years. So
Absolutely.
having that continuity helps to draw people from all over as well as our locals.
Proving again that Cullman is masters of tradition. Absolutely.
Yes, we are.
All right. Well, this is going to be a great week, and it's going to be filled with lots of adventure. And I only say that because I've seen our schedule. So stick with us throughout the week, and you're bound to see some great things. All righty. Well, I think we've reached that point in the show where I can finally say goodbye to you, and hope that you stand strong throughout the rest of the week and through mainly today, since it is Tuesday.
Yes, we're not quite midway through the week, but we are almost to Wednesday, which is something. So.
All righty. Well, I'm Jacob Murphy.
I'm Natalie Bonner.
Again, everyone here at My Cullman Television hopes you have a great Tuesday, and we will see you in the morning. Have a good one.